Papers and registration, please.
Hi, I'm Jay Ruane. I'm a criminal defense attorney in Connecticut. This is our series on the Fifth Amendment and police interrogations. If you want more information, please reach out to us at ruaneattorneys.com. The Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution protects us from self-incrimination and provides the right to remain silent when questioned by the police. This means that a person does not have to answer questions that could incriminate themselves, and that any statements they make cannot be used against them in court. Here's an easy way to understand the Fifth Amendment. Imagine you're playing a game of 20 questions with your friends. One of your friends asks you a question, but you don't want to answer because it might give away the answer to the game. That's kind of like the Fifth Amendment. When the police ask you questions, you have the right to keep the answer to yourself if it might get you in trouble. This right protects you from having to say something that could be used against you in court. Now, everyone who has watched a TV show with police has heard what the police sometimes say when they arrest someone, and it makes for dramatic TV, so you see it there much more than it happens in real life. We're talking about Miranda rights. Miranda versus Arizona is a famous legal case in the United States that established the requirement for police officers to inform suspects of their rights before questioning them. These rights, known as Miranda rights, include the right to remain silent, the right to an attorney, and the warning that anything the suspect says could be used against them in court. The case arose when a man named Ernesto Miranda was arrested and questioned by the police without being informed of his rights, and his confession was later used against him in court. The Supreme Court ultimately ruled that the failure to inform suspects of their rights during police interrogations violates the Fifth and Sixth Amendments of the Constitution, and that any statements made by a suspect without being properly informed of their rights cannot be used against them in court. This case established an important precedent in protecting the rights of individuals in the criminal justice system. But not every situation requires the police to give you Miranda rights. Those only apply when they're going to question you about the crime and, more importantly, your mental state when it happened. That's when Miranda rights kick in and the police have to give them. Many people mistakenly believe that if they were not given their Miranda rights, the case against them is thrown out. That's simply not true. The only thing that could happen would be any statement they made would not be allowed to be used against them, but the case can still move forward, just without that evidence. You want to know the most important thing about the Fifth Amendment? It's the very first thing police officers do when they're suspected of anything. They take the Fifth and get on their side someone like a union delegate or a lawyer to do the talking for them. You should do that too. Don't waive your rights. Remember, silence is golden and handcuffs are silver. Gold is worth more than silver every single day. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. If you or someone you love has been questioned by the police, please reach out. We can help. We're available 24/7, 365 at ruaneattorneys.com.